I'm Matt Seddon. I am head coach at Oxford University, but I'm also race director for the FT Nikkei UK Ekiden. And we are at Lindley. We've just witnessed the trophy unveiling.
My name's Anna. I'm the founder of the UK Ekiden. I also call myself the chief evangelist because it's taken a lot of evangelizing to tell people exactly what this is. So we're all here tonight to unveil the FT Nikkei UK Ekiden trophy.
So I'm John Ridding, I'm the Chief Executive of the Financial Times, and we're here in the David Lindley showroom in Pimlico to basically celebrate and launch the second edition of the FT Nikkei UK Ekiden.
It's quite a long name of our race, but it's a very good name because the FT and the Nikkei have worked together for 10 years now. The Nikkei is the Nikkei is the FT of Japan. It's a financial newspaper. Nikkei, Nihon Keizai Shimbun, means the Japanese economic newspaper, and that's what the Financial Times is as well. But it's also they developed into much more than that, and they really care about the culture. So they're our lead sponsor, they're our sponsorship, they're our title sponsor, and we knew that if you launch a race, if you launch an iconic race, you need a trophy.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, no. Oxford University won, so I shall hand over to John, also an alumni of Oxford, to hand over the trophy to last year's winners.
Yeah, I'm Benji. I'm a third-year engineer at St Hilda's College, Oxford, and I'm captain of the Oxford cross-country team.
And I'm Tamsin, second year law student at the University of Oxford and the women's captain of the cross-country team.
We've just had the trophy unveiling, so we've just seen the trophy. It's beautiful. It's really quite an incredible piece of work, and we're really excited now to compete for it. I think we're starting to get excited now. It's coming a lot closer. I think training is really shifting towards trying to compete for it, and we've had a couple of people swap positions, but I think that's really exciting because you can see the team starting to materialize and it's looking really strong. So that's really exciting. I think we've got a really good shot of team up.
There's a lot of excitement about this race, especially because last year we won the race and we're hoping to defend our title and win the trophy again. It's actually on the last day of our term, so it's a really nice thing to look forward to on the last day, and just so exciting that it's such a big and prestigious event that we're part of.
So I'd be lying if I didn't say that when I saw Oxford approaching the finishing line to see Joe Hour cross the finishing line first in the dark blue, that was especially meaningful. It was one of those moments I won't forget. The backdrop of Windsor Castle, the vision of elation and a little bit of exhaustion on her face as she crossed the line with that backdrop. That was a very special moment, to the point where I have that photo on my desk in my office and indeed at home.
You can't wake up in the morning one day and say, I want to run the Ekiden. You have to be part of a team and a university, or you have to be part of a sponsor company that's helping make it happen. And it's a bit like the Tour de France. You can't wake up one day and say, I want to run the Tour de France. Or maybe you can, but it will take you 10 years to do so. So this has to be aspirational. And I think these 10K races, marathons, 5Ks, everything are amazing. But we're trying to set the Ekiden as a different platform. It's a different event. And, to use the Japanese heritage of that, we can't just make it open to everybody. So it really is special. It's for university students who, I think we proved in the UK, people come out and they cheer on for 2 universities in 2 boats once a year, and there's a huge amount of following for that. But this is 15 universities, maybe more if we can develop it that way, and 150 students. And I think it's going to bring the alumni together. They'll say, well, who are you cheering on for?
So the course is going to go for historic Windsor, and we've got some great links with the royal family. Obviously, we're here at Lindley as well. So it will start at Windsor, it will run all the way to Reading, and then turn around and come back. And it's 10 legs, and so it will go Windsor to Maidenhead, Maidenhead to Marlow, Marlow to Henley, Henley to Sonning, and then Sonning to Reading, and of course back. That last leg, or the Sonning to Reading leg, legs 5 and 6, is the nice short one, pan flap 5K. That's where we predict there'll be the speedsters. Those probably peak of the track season. But then what is great about the Ekiden is there is that variety. And it means that everyone's going to have different strengths on the day, and choosing where you put people on different legs is going to be quite a talking point, and we hope to release that the night before and have the excitement so those teams are locked in. There will be no change. You can't try and counteract what other teams are doing. But obviously those long legs north of 14K, I think the longest 14.8K, that's probably where we're looking at big time gaps or gains to be made in the race.
And in America, everybody is out there supporting college sports. And in Japan, everybody watches college sports. But in the UK, it's not big that much yet, apart from one boat race a year, which is amazing, but let's develop it from that. There's a lot more, I think.
So as the FT CEO, I get a lot of projects that come my way, a lot of pitches, and some are hard, some are easy. This one was one of the easiest decisions I had to take as CEO. The idea of having a internationalist project connecting Japan and the UK for the FT and Nikkei, who were this global alliance, to basically take the tradition of teamwork, which is central to the Ekiden and obviously central to the way we work in news media, and last year to coincide with the visit of the Emperor of Japan, combined with the very clear passion and determination of the team, i.e. Anna and her crew, was one of those projects that was very much a quick yes please, and as people were told this evening, our main concern was that this was something that we could build on sustainably to grow over the years. So last year was the debut year was a tremendous experience, a huge success. We've seen it grow since then in terms of the number of teams and the enthusiasm of the community around it. So we're super excited to be doing this again, and we'll be doing it again and again and again.
My name is Jun Otaka. I'm the Senior Vice President of Japan Airlines for Europe, Middle East and Africa. And I'm proud to be one of the sponsors for the second year of the UK Ekiden.
Great, and you were just the man of the moment 5 minutes ago. Give us a little brief sort of explanation of what you were doing with the trophy unveiling.
Yes, I was fortunate and very humbled to be here to be a part in unveiling of the trophy. And we participated in bringing the yakusugi, which is the piece of wood for the base of the trophy. I think the Ekiden with the exchange of the Tusky and all the cultural and the value similarities that the UK and Japan have. It's a great representation, and we at Japan Alliance, it's our mission to bring cultures and people together. So we thought it was great to be part of the UK Ekiden this year.
That's amazing. And you're not only just sponsoring the event, you're also competing in the event. You have a team. How are you feeling for that?
Actually, terrible, because I have to run one of it, and I haven't run for a long time. So yeah, I hope I don't mess things up for the team, but we have a young team, except for me. But yes, we will be running this year, yes.
Last year was quite last minute. I think it was March, April, with the event being in June, that we were just reaching out to universities. A lot of them didn't quite understand what an Ekiden was and how big it could be. And we ended up just having Oxford, Cambridge and Birmingham. This year, after that one event, I think the interest and the demand was already there. It was very easy. I mean, the students are getting a lot. We want to treat them like the superstars they are. We want to share their stories as well. So actually, it was very easy getting them on board this year, and we had to cap it at 15. We want the Ekiden to be exclusive. It is exclusive in Japan as well. It's the best of the best. And in an ideal world, you have a new cohort of freshers turn out for university, and they want to be on that 10 man and women team. And this year, yeah, we've got 15, and we've got the big guns, the heavy hitters, the Loughboroughs, the Birminghams, Cambridge, Oxford, both Leeds unis, Cardiff, Exeter. We've got Edinburgh. We've got unis from all over the country, and importantly, you know, Cardiff and Edinburgh representing the Welsh and the Scots as well.
What's wonderful about the Ekiden is it's completely unique. It's that combination of teamwork, but also individuals who have individual legs, but they're part of a team. And that kind of running competition isn't something you come across very often, and it kind of speaks to a much broader sort of set of principles about that combination of teamwork and individuals, which I think is very rare to see combined in this way. So I think it's quite inspiring to everybody who's involved to see that combination, and certainly one of the reasons that we're very firmly behind it.
Where should they watch it? I'll start there. I mean, it's an idyllic route, right? It's along the Thames. It's very, very accessible for a lot of people. I mean, Windsor's accessible, but at any leg, at any handover point is probably, there's going to be a big atmosphere, and that's where I guess the real drama might happen. You're going to see teams, and the great thing is because it's out and back, you're going to see teams crossing each other on the route. So any of those handover points are going to be absolute hotspots. And the big reason to support the Ekiden, we're only year 2 and we know it's going to grow, but everyone's got a connection to these universities, and running is an individual sport, but we all agree, I think it's at its best when that team element is at the absolute core and the focus of the end result. And I think people can get behind, choose a team, get behind them. You're all going to have some affiliation to a university or an area in the country.